Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome to this Kapha balancing class. And so if you're not real familiar with Ayurveda, it is kind of the science behind yoga. And so the two go together very, very well. So we are in Kapha season. There's three doshas. You got the Vata, Kapha, and Pitta. And so everyone falls into one of these doshas. Some of us are more centered between the three, which is the goal, is to bring unity between the three. But just naturally, some of us lean into more of one than the other. So Kapha season is what we are in right now. Pitta is summer, Vata is fall into early winter. And so this is a season, it's wet, right? So we move from the end of winter where it's cold and wet into the beginning of spring and summer where we end warm and wet. So if you are already a Kapha dosha, and you can find lots of free tests online to find out your dosha, it's really fascinating to learn about, and you can learn about the best diet for your dosha, best lifestyle stuff. Check it out, it's amazing stuff. But if you already lean Kapha, you're gonna be in this season feeling even more of that Kapha, right? And I feel like all of us kind of are. We're all quarantined, we're all out of our regular schedule, probably our regular exercise routines. And maybe we are getting outside more, but maybe we're sitting a whole lot more too. So if you are feeling that Kapha imbalance, you might be feeling kind of heavy, kind of lethargic, kind of slow. You might have lost some of that Pitta, the fire, and you might even be feeling like you're not as interested in things you used to love to do. You might be eating a little heavier. All these things are in Kapha imbalance. And because we're in Kapha season, we're all leaning into that anyways. So today's focus, we're going to start to create some heat in our core, the Pitta, and we're going to really flow through the postures today. So I don't want you to be so concerned about how deep can I go in this hold? Obviously, yes, watch your alignment, but even that, let it be more of like a meditative dance, breath and movement, a true vinyasa, right? So starting, seated on our mat. If it's comfortable to sit back on your heels, just in this comfortable position here, do so. If this is not comfortable for your body type, you could always throw a pillow or a block underneath, or you could just come to a simple, easy pose. So sitting nice and tall. Take a full deep breath in. And exhale, let it go through your mouth. Let's do that 2 more times before we start to move into a Kapha breath. Take a deep breath in. Open the mouth and sigh it out. One more. In through your nose. Fill all the way up. Exhale, let it go through the mouth. And so if you are unfamiliar with Kapha breathing, we're going to do more of a beginner's variation for this class today. So we're just going to go through 10 breaths, 3 rounds instead of, if you're more advanced and you want to take it all the way for the 30, or you want to go 20 and then a 10, like do your own Kapha breathing. If you're unfamiliar with Kapha, you're going to take a full inhale, and then we're going to exhale forcefully for 10. So it's kind of like this little dog sniffing the carpet thing, like, so it's a strong exhale and a passive inhale. And what I want you to see is your core, like your diaphragm, should be pumping the air out, like a piston of a car. So this is really what you want to focus on, is the diaphragm pushing the air. So sit tall. If you lose it, it's okay. If you snot on yourself, we're all far enough away we can't see each other. If you've got allergy stuff going on, just, it's okay. Like I said, we can't see each other. So sit nice and tall. Take a full deep breath in. 10 of those forceful little exhales. Make it from the diaphragm. Full breath in. Do it again for 10. Full breath in. Last round, 10 forceful. Full breath in. Exhale. Come on over to all fours, hands underneath your shoulders. So you should be feeling a little bit of warming happening through there. And now that we have the focus on the breath, as you exhale, round the spine, keeping that tightness through the core. As you inhale, drop the belly, lift the heart and eyes. Continue back and forth on your own breath at your own pace. Anytime you're ready to get a little organic in those movements, go ahead. I'm going to start some music so I stay on track. And so even here, if you already want to make this kind of flowy, start to move. Take 3 more rounds through your cat-cow. And on that third exhale, go ahead and tuck your toes, lift your hips, find your first down dog. Pedal the heels. Maybe lifting a leg, spinning a hip if that's something you enjoy in your practice. Or maybe just rolling through the feet so you can roll on to the toes, press back through the heels. Whatever feels good this morning. After you've evened out both sides, I want you to come to stillness for just a moment. Feel your hands root into the mat. Begin to hollow your belly as you drop your chest back towards your thighs. And the next inhale, come on forward to plank. Shoulders stack right over wrist, zip up through the midsection. If you'd like to drop your knees this morning, go ahead. You've got another round of that Kapha breath right here. So take a full deep breath in. 10 little forceful exhales, go. Full breath in. Exhale, down dog. So already you should be feeling some good heat. Take an inhale, left heel to sky. As you exhale, step that left foot up by your left thumb, drop the right knee. Inhale, arms up. As you exhale, bring the hands through prayer and just take a gentle twist into that left side. So you could hook the elbow outside of the knee if you'd like. If that's intense, just stay up here with me. Inhale will bring you back center. Exhale, hands down, slide back, half splits. Let your inhale bring you forward, plant the hands, tuck the right toes, step back, down dog. Breathe in, right heel rises. Exhale, step that right foot by right thumb, drop the left knee, inhale. Exhale, revolve. Holding here, hook the elbow. Inhale, come back center. Exhale, hands down, slide back. Breathe in, come forward, tuck the left toe, step back, down dog. Looking to the top of your mat, tiptoe the feet to the backs of your hands. Big toes are touching or the feet are about 4 inches apart. As you soften the knees, inhale, roll all the way up. Exhale, hands through prayer. Inhale, palms go right back up. Exhale, dive forward. Belly lifted, eyes to knees. As you inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step back left foot. Inhale. Exhale, step back through down dog. Come forward like a wave. So find the flowiness of it all. Drop your knees or stay on the toes. Lower halfway. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Breathing in, take your left heel to sky. As you exhale, step the left foot by left thumb. Inhale. We're going to step forward, warrior 3. Crossing that right foot behind the left. Take an inhale, big side bend to the left. Breathe in as you come back up. Hands to the mat, forward fold with those ankles crossed. Inhale, lifting halfway. I want you to pull that right heel into your glute. Squeeze like you got a ball between the calf and the ankle. Calf and the hamstring. Ooh, it's Sunday morning. Step back, land, inhale. Exhale, right through plank. Chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Inhale, left heel rises. Step that left foot by left thumb. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, step to the top of your mat, fold. Hands to shins, inhale. Exhale, melt down over the thighs. Breathe in, roll all the way up, stretch and open. Hands come down to your heart center, closing that side off. Breathe in, palms go right back up. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, hands to shins. Exhale, as you plant the hands, right foot steps back. Breathe in, press the floor away. Exhale, hands down, down dog. Come forward through your plank. Knees or toes as you chaturanga, elbows hug the side body. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right heel rises. You exhale, step it forward, hug the knee to your chest. Inhale here. Exhale as you step forward, warrior three. That left foot comes behind right as you stand tall and take a big side stretch. Inhale, pulls you back out. Exhale, fold. So make sure in this fold you're pushing down to the outer edges of your pinky toes even, and your pinky toes might even meet. Inhale, half lift. Pull that left heel into your glute, really squeeze. Extend back. Low lunge as you inhale. Exhale, down dog. Forward through plank. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Breathing in, right heel rises. Step that right foot forward. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Hands to shins as you inhale. Exhale. Breathe in, roll all the way up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale, they go right back up, adding on some more. Exhale, dive. Inhale, hands to shins. Exhale, hands down, step back, left foot. Inhale, as you exhale, down dog. Come forward through your breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale. Left heel rises on the breath. Inhale. Exhale. This time, step it center of the thumbs. Drop that right heel. Breathe in and come up. Flip the palm and just continue back. How seamless can you make that transition? Inhale. Hands come back down, framing that foot. Step forward into that warrior three. Cross the right foot behind. Inhale. Breathe in as you stand tall. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Pull that right heel in, squeeze. Extend it back with control. Land, step right into plank. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Inhale, left heel rises. Step it forward. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, fold. Soften the knees as you press the floor away. Roll all the way up. Exhale, hands into prayer. One more time. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, dive. Inhaling, hands to shins. Exhale, plant the palms, step back right foot. Inhale, nice strong low lunge. Exhale, step back down dog. Come forward through your breath. Exhale, knees or toes. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right heel rises. Step at center of the thumbs. Drop the left heel, move with the breath. Inhale brings you up. Flip the palm and exhale. Inhale. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Lift that left heel. Step right into warrior three. Cross at the ankles. Breathe in. Big side bend as you exhale. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, dive. Inhale, half lift. Blocks are friends. Soften the standing knee. Bring that left heel to your butt. Squeeze. Step back. Nice and controlled. Plant your hands. Plank. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Take an inhale, right heel rises. Step it forward. Inhale, lengthen. And as you exhale to the top of the mat, fold. Hands to shins, inhale. Exhale, fold. Breathe in, roll all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart center, closing that sun cell off. Heel tuck your feet in so your big toes are touching if they're not already. And standing tall, take a deep breath in. Let that exhale go as you press that energy down to the floor. Feel your roots grow. On your next inhale, chair. So Kapha energy is very kind of grounded energy. So if you're a Vata, you especially need that Kapha energy, but we're all already in that grounded energy, right? So instead of making this chair like real firm and like, can you find a lightness in this chair? Can you embody a little more, think of like a willow tree as opposed to a big, strong oak tree. So find some softness to the fingers, to the face. As you exhale the hands through prayer, we're going to take a gentle twist over that left thigh. Draw your navel in and away. And so think about the midsection. Midsection, we want this pitta, we want the strong fire right through those solar plexus. Keep that fire bright. But then in our extremities and in our movements, I want you to find a lot of Vata energy, just like flowing through water. If you want to open those arms, 6 and 12, grow those branches. And exhale, gently fold. Inhale, have a seat right back into your chair. Hands through prayer, twist over. Draw the navel in and away from the thighs. Extend to the crown of the head. Spread your toes, give them a little wiggle. And fold. As you inhale, hands to shins. As you exhale, you can hop through chaturanga if that's in your practice, or just step back through plank. Chaturanga, up dog, down dog. You could also just go straight to down dog. So you pick. Finding your down dog. And take a couple deep breaths right here. In through your nose, out through your nose. Your next inhale, let that left heel rise. As you exhale, you're going to step it center of the thumb. Not quite as long as your warrior two stance, but drop that back heel, and we're going to come up, straight arms, straight legs. Extend long over that front thigh, and then revolve into Trikonasana. Try not to lock that knee. You can take your hand to floor or leg, wherever that works for you. Think about creating length through the side body. Taking a breath in. I'm going to circle this right hand down and forward. I'm going to use the momentum of that movement as I step right into half moon. So block under this hand might be just what you need. Kind of find that alignment. Spread the toes. Press your left big toe down so that you start to feel the arch of that foot lift. Stepping back. Come back up, straight arms, straight legs. Turn your left toes to the side of your mat. Forward fold. You inhale, lift halfway. I'm going to bring my hands out into like a field goal shape so that my elbows are over my wrist. And I'm going to tiptoe my feet back behind the wrist. That's about the length we want. If you can see the markings on my mat, it's these corners right here, maybe a little shorter, depending on how long your forearms and arms are. So from here now, I'll inhale, lift halfway. Walk myself back, tick-tock the toes so they're pointed at the top of the mat. And inhale to a nice Eastern stretch. So this is where, depending on your body's geometry, blocks come in very handy. You want a nice long spine, your core is engaged. If you feel like you can keep all that length and your core engaged, you can start to bow over the front leg. Make sure you're not kicking that left hip out though. Tuck it under, almost scissor the legs together. Breathing in. Take your right hand outside of that foot or inside to floor block. Revolve. Hand through your nose, out through your nose. Inhale brings you back center, lengthen the spine. Plant the palms as you bend that knee. Step back, three-legged dog. Bring that left foot forward again. Drop the right heel, come right back up. Right through that sequence, but on the breath. Inhale. Exhale. Stay for this next inhale. Take that right arm, circle it forward. Soften the left knee. Half moon. Step back. Come up, straight arms, straight legs. Tick-tock to me. Breathe in, and as you exhale, fold. Inhale, lifting halfway, adjust those feet. Heel toe in a good step or two. Walk it back to the top of the mat. Breathe in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, find your twist. Hands come down. Soften that left knee. This time, step back, three-legged plank. Chaturanga. You could always drop that right knee. Top of left foot followed by right. Tuck the left toes. Take the right heel right up. Three-legged dog. Bring that right foot. Step it center. Drop the left heel, come up. Triangle on this side. So remember the first round we move a little slower. Really inhale and try to lengthen through the crown of the head. Look where your top of the foot, your shin and your knee is facing. You want it up at the ceiling, not rolling out or in. And then look where your head is. So I don't want my head forward of the foot. I really want to come back in alignment over that leg, even if that means coming up a little higher. Take an inhale, sweep that left arm forward. Use that momentum as you step right into half moon. Gently step back. Straight arm, straight legs as you come up. Tick-tock that right foot. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Heel toe those feet in, and then tick-tock to the back of your mat. So now the right foot should be in front. All 10 toes at 12 o'clock. Inhale some length. Stay here with that nice long spine, or if you have the hamstring flexibility, you could always come forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine back over that right leg. Left hand inside or outside that foot. Revolve. Hands come down. Step back. Three-legged dog. Right heel to sky. Bring it right back forward. Hug the knee to your chest. center of the thumbs, drop the left heel, breathe in, come up. Exhale, find that triangle. Inhale, left arm circles down, find your gaze. Step. I cannot wait to not be on carpet anymore, y'all. My kids find me if I'm downstairs on the hardwoods. Bend the knee, step back, come right up, strong out of those legs. And inhale, tick-tock the toes to the side of the mat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift as you adjust your feet, shorten the stance. Walk right back, inhaling into that strong Eastern. Exhale, stay or fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, revolve. Squeeze the inner thighs, hands down. Step back, three-legged plank. Right heel lifted, lower halfway. Top of right foot followed by left. Exhale, down dog. Stay and breathe in through your nose. Out through your nose. Breathing in, left heel rises. As you exhale, step that left foot, center. Drop the back heel, inhale, come on up. Triangle, flow out, open. Circle that right arm forward. Step, half move. This time, we're gonna turn our hips to the mat, airplane the arms. As you stand up, cross, right behind left. Exhale, big side bend. You can even grab that right wrist this time. Inhale, brings us center. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Pull that right heel to your glutes. Squeeze. Extend all the way back. Step that foot. Inhale. Exhale, three-legged plank. Lower halfway. Top of left foot, followed by right hold. So hold here. You can always drop your thighs, or if you'd like, come with me. We're gonna bend the left knee. I'm gonna press into the laces of my right foot as I roll right and come into wild thing. So I could always drop this knee and come into either modified side plank or baby wild thing. Transitioning back through your down dog. And inhale, right heel to sky. Exhale as you step that right foot, center of the thumbs, drop the back heel. Inhale, pulls you up. Exhale, length. Come out and open. Inhale, circle the left arm down. Step and fly. Use your block to the floor. Press the big toe down. Take your hips. Turn your pelvis to the floor. Airplane. Stand tall out of that right foot as you cross left. Pinky toes meet. I'm going to reach up, grab that left wrist. Big side bend. Inhale will pull me out. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Squeeze your left heel into the glute. Slowly step it back. Inhale, nice strong low lunge. Exhale, three-legged plank. Right foot floats. Remember, we could be right here. Lower. Top of right foot followed by left. And then if you want to drop the left knee again, drop it. Bend that right knee, pull the heel to your butt like we've been doing. Roll over the top of that left foot. Inhale, wild thing. Remember, make it that flow, that soft. Where can you soften here? Come back through your down dog. And breathe. looking to the top of your mat. Bend your knees. We're hopping our feet outside of our pinky fingers. So see if you can find a little frog hop. Inhale. If we need our blocks, we can stack our blocks. We can also sit on a pillow or a blanket, whatever you got around. Take a couple of deep breaths here. So come back into your solar plexus here, focusing a little bit on the pitta aspect in this moment. So really zip up through like you're trying to zip up some skinny jeans. So the low belly pull in. Hopefully your mula bandha moved up and in as well. And then I want you to really squeeze the calf into the hamstring, like you got something in there you don't want someone to pull out. Squeeze that space, press the feet down. Come into a strong ujjayi breath if you can. Holding here, if you'd like to come forward into Bakasana, we can. If you want to play in your Bakasana, we can as well. So you can play with those little Bakasana push-ups. Or we can play with Bakasana, hop back, flow, and we'll meet right back here. So if you are in your happy place, you know, chilling on some blocks or a pillow, stay there. You can stay in a very Vata state here, right? Like I'm just breathing, just being, right? Vatas tend to have almost like a wave-likeness about them. They're very airy and watery. So if you're enjoying that space, stay in that space. Pittas are very intense, fire. And if you're feeling that energy, let's play, let's do it. So finding your crow, your Bakasana, you could use your blocks or bring those hands forward. Knees come up as high as you can. Play. Ooh. When you're ready, if you want it, hop through chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Pop it right back up. If you can hop right into Bakasana, do it, or do it one more time. Come forward, crow. Maybe try to straighten those arms more for crane. When you're ready, jump back. Up dog, down dog. We'll meet all in Malasana. And wherever you are, come on down to your sits bones. Navasana. Knees can be bent. You can take them long. If you're building that pitta today, you need that heat. Take a block, skinny side, between those thighs. Zip up through that midsection. Come on down, Ardha Navasana, low boat. Right back up. Down, up. So if we need an option, take the hands behind. I go back, I come up. I go back, I come up. You want the challenge, keep it moving. Up. In. Exhale. You've got 3. Last one. And hold it up. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And release. Cross those ankles over. Step back down dog. Pedal that out, wiggle that out. If you prefer child's pose, that is always your option. If you'd like a vinyasa after that, vinyasa. Breathing in. Let's take our left heel to sky. As you exhale, step the left foot by left thumb. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Press and lunge. All right, so now we've got that pitta Going strong. Let's mix the two. Little Pitta and Vata energy coming at you. So from here, I'm going to exhale, drop the knee, inhale up. Pivot on the feet, so turn to me, goddess pose. Inhale takes us up. We pivot to the back of the mat. Anjaneyasana, drop the knee. Inhale, pivot to me, exhale. Inhale, exhale, drop the knee. Inhale, exhale. Pivot to the back, drop the knee. Coming back up, center. Inhale, those are my hips. We're gonna turn, drop the knee, hold. So make sure you're a little bit forward of that kneecap. Watch that your left knee stays over your heel. If you need to double your mat, or like me, you're on carpet, you're probably fine. Breathe in. Now we're gonna take this to where you're comfortable today. You can keep the arms here. If it's too much, you can always bring your hands to heart, thigh, or even blocks. All right, so I want to explore a little bit of the back bend here. Find your breath. With each inhale, I want you to feel the sides of your body lengthen. Starting with just our body's own natural range, I'm going to bend the back knee. I'm going to bend the elbows. I'm going to lift my heart more. I could stay now, or if I'd like, I'm going to reach one or both hands back. Find that foot. Pull the heel in. If you can flip your grip, you can bind whatever you would like here. Just be mindful of your hips. You got 2 more deep breaths. In through your nose, out through your nose. Gently release. Slide back. Half splits, or if you practice full splits, you could take full splits. Breathing in, come forward, tuck the right toes. Step back, 3-legged plank, or you could just move to your down dog. Up dog. Down dog. Breathing in. Low right heel rises. Step that right foot forward. Inhale. All right, bring that flow back in. Gonna drop the knee. Inhale up, pivot to the side of the mat. Drop. Inhale up. Drop to the back of the mat. Inhale. Squeeze the inner thigh. Stay strong through the lower half. Pivot. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. This time, take it down. Hold. Right foot should be in front, hopefully. If not, take the right foot in front. Breathe in, arms up. Try to spread the toes on the left foot. Feel the whole top of that left foot really press down. Taking this where you need now. So you can bring the hands down, or we can start to bend the knee. Squeeze your heel to your butt, just like we were doing earlier. From here, if you would like, reach back, find the foot, draw the heel in now. Two more breaths. Last one, inhale. Gently release that foot, sliding back, full or half split. Spread the toes, hit through the gas pedal in your car. And come forward. Step back, 3-legged plank, or go to down dog. Chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. Stay and breathe. Looking to the top of your mat. Bend the knees. Take a little hop step or float right into Malasana. One more time. And slowly coming down, have a seat. Take your legs out in front. We're going to bring in a block and rolling to your back. So if you don't have a block, a small ball or a pillow would do. I'm going to take it against any side between the thighs. Take the arms open, palms up next to you. And so we're doing a little twisting hand core work. So in this option, if you need more help with control, take your palms and press them down. If you want more of a challenge, turn your palms up. I want to keep both shoulders pressing down at all times. We're going to bring the feet into tabletop and squeeze that block. The block's going to make it a little harder, so if you need to lose the block, that's fine. Draw your low belly and zip up those skinny jeans. Spread your toes, flex your feet, so active feet, everything's active. I'm going to take the knees to the right, just as far as I can go without losing any of that engagement. And my left shoulder pressing down. So inhale, center. Exhale. Don't lose connection. Inhale. You can make these as small as you need. Exhale. If we want more of a challenge than this, we can take the feet straight and the feet, the legs. Inhale. So choose the option you can best do with the best form. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Ooh, use those obliques. Remember that stretch we did on the side body? We want to feel that space really engage. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, center. Give those knees a hug. Set your feet down. As we move into a bridge or wheel, your choice will all come through bridge together, and then you can choose if you'd like to go into wheel or any variation thereof you enjoy. So walk the heels in towards the sit bones just slightly. Lift the hips to a slight tuck of that tailbone. Just making sure your whole spine is in contact with the mat. Reach the fingertips down towards your heels. They should just be out of reach of one another. Root those feet. And then inhale, press the floor away as you come up. You may choose to stay right here. Or if you're moving towards your wheel variation, we can head there now. Fingertips come by the ears, facing the shoulders. On an inhale, coming up. If you like, you can come to the top of the head, preparing here, or you can just go straight up. I like to walk my hands back and inhale up. So find the expansion here. Create space through the front of your body. Two more deep breaths. In through your nose. Out through your nose. Your next exhale, slowly come down. Bring your knees into your chest. Give them a hug. Allow the knees to fall to the right side of your mat. Take the arms back open, palms up. This time finding the soft, gentle version here. Maybe your eye gaze goes down your left arm, maybe not. As you inhale, bring those knees back up. As you exhale, let them drift off to the left. Inhale brings us center. Take a hold of the backs of your legs. Rock and roll head to tail a couple times. And come on up. Sliding back. All right, and so we're taking a few moments in an inversion. I would recommend headstand, but I'm not doing headstand on camera because I don't want someone who doesn't necessarily know what they're doing to try to do what I do. I'd much prefer if you don't do headstand, please don't do your first one through a Zoom or YouTube video. Go where there's an instructor. So if you practice headstand, I'm going to give you a minute, and I'll give you 30-second intervals. You can stay for a minute, or if you want to stay in for another extra minute, that's cool. We're just going to be coming down into a supported fish anyways. So if you practice headstand, get set up. If you don't practice headstand and you're near a wall, you can take your legs up the wall. If you don't have a wall near you, grab a block or a pillow, take it underneath your sacrum as best you can, legs up. So waterfall with those legs. If you're heading into headstand, I'm gonna start your timer now. If you've just got legs up, just hang here with me for a minute. So I want you to start to kind of feel the energy, your life force, that prana within you is gonna start to calm down and almost pull right into those solar plexus where we created all that heat, all that warmth. So I want you to come into that space. Breathing deeply. Really mindful of the breath here. You're at your first 30 seconds. So with all those twists we just do, I want you to feel almost, it's like a dry warmth, right? So we just wrung our body out. And now we're getting all this warmth. You're at your minute mark. We're going to stay because this feels good. So if you'd like to keep your headstand or any inversion you're in, keep it. I'll keep another 30 seconds on for you. It's that dry, airy, warm sensation, right? Keep your mind in that space. If you're feeling really sinusy, you're at your second 30 seconds. Envision that space in there too, drying out, warm. Last 10 seconds. Beginning to slowly make your way down. If you're in headstand, you're going to go to child's pose. If you're on this block, we're just going to roll off the block nice and slow. Let your legs go out long and just let that reverberation from that inversion travel down over you for just a few moments. Blinking your eyes back open. If you're in child's pose, you're going to come forward. You could always take a final vinyasa if you'd like to keep that pitta energy. Otherwise, we're going to set for our final posture today. I'm going to take 2 blocks and I'm going to set them up for supported fish. So you can do the same thing with pillows, with the ball, get as creative as you need. So ideally, kind of looks like this. You can take the head block on any level. I want you to be in a space where you can stay for just a few moments and breathe though. If you need more of an intense back bend, you can take the back block horizontal across the bra strap. It's gonna be a little nicer though to take it vertically. So everyone's got a little different sweet spot. You gotta find yours. As I lay back on the block, I want my shoulders to clear the block, right? So they're resting open next to me, and then I can adjust this block or pillow under my head, whatever feels good. Let this space now feel good, feel open. You can take any variation in your legs. It might feel better to keep them bent. If your booty is not on the mat, please grab a pillow or a blanket and get your booty on the floor. Legs can go long, again, whatever variation in legs you're enjoying. And as you just settle in here, let your breath just become really natural, whatever cadence and flow it wants to be at right now. Not trying to form or change anything. Let your palms fall open, so I want to feel a nice openness to the shoulders. My heart space is all opening. During that inversion, I was having you focus that energy into your solar plexus, that warm, dry, drying out energy. And I want you to now send that up into your heart center, your heart chakra. So focusing now on this space. You can almost envision like a lotus flower, right? So it starts to bloom and open, and it's almost like this energy now is radiating out of that heart space. I want you to tap into that, start to visualize that. What if the grass is greener on the other side? Because it's always raining there. Where the ones who never fail to give hardly have enough to spare. Where people with the broadest smiles have pillows filled with tears, and the bravest ones you've ever known are crippled by their fears. It's filled with lonely people, but they're never seen alone. Where those that lack real shelter make you feel the most at home. Maybe their grass looks greener because they've painted on its hue. Just remember, from the other side, your grass looks greener too. Begin to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. As you're ready, you're going to gently make your way onto one side, just rolling off the blocks now, the pillows. Taking a few cleansing breaths in this space. Feeling a little more alive, feeling a little lighter, a little full of that Vata energy, right? Flowy, kind of gonna be ready to go where the wind takes you today. Let there now be an ease about your breath, an ease about your body as you start to sit back up to a seated position. Your shoulders are soft and relaxed. Your face is gentle. Taking a full breath in together here. As you exhale, let go through the mouth. Your next inhale, let the palms circle overhead into prayer. As you exhale, hands come down to your heart center. So grateful for you all joining me today. I hope this class brought a smile to your face. I hope it brought you energy and a little bit of fire to take with you throughout your day. Namaste. Thank you so much. I'll see y'all next time.